Welcome. Thanks for tuning in to the Clark Network again. Got my guy Ed back. We got some things to talk about. How you doing, Ed?
Well, good, man. It's springtime, so it's a fun time of year. Baseball's about to start, basketball, playoffs starting soon. A lot going on, man.
Yeah, and then we finally got our weather back. We on the East Coast, so we finally getting out of this snow.
Yeah,
And,
seriously.
man, tell me about it. But we cover a couple of sports today. We're gonna start with the NBA and the MVP race. That's been pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I remember I talked a little bit about it a couple weeks ago. I had Jalen Brown and Cade at the top, but things have happened, and of course, you got to change it week to week. I know the recent candidates are SGA, Luca, Wemby, Jalen Brown's still in the mix a little. So is Cade, but I think they've fallen off. Who would you say is the MVP towards the end of the season?
I mean, it's got to be Shea, right? They got the best record in the NBA. He's top five in scoring. He had that ridiculous 20-point streak. I don't know how many games it's on. It's over 100, right? Over 120 something now. So
Hmm?
he's
Still
just
going.
been the most, yeah, he's just been the most consistent candidate as far as, the candidates that are there. He's been available for the most part, and they got the best record. So I mean, it's hard to go against him. I think he is going to go back to back.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the Thunder too. Like they're on an 11-game win streak, and I think the Denver game get the game tying and game winning bucket. I
Hmm.
think that's a locked it for him. And yeah, he's it's between him and Luca. I think Luca's number one, so I think he might be number two for him right now. So yeah, I can't disagree. Well, actually, I will put. I think Wemby does have a strong chance. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think what he's done this year is very very impressive. Like, granted, I know SGA is kind of running with it, but Wemby, I mean, he did beat him 3 out of 4. And Spurs are number 2. They ain't far behind what OKC is doing. So I think
Yeah.
he does have pace, and he's doing it on defense too. He's gonna be player of the year. That's a lock.
Hmm.
So like,
Hmm.
I mean, I know what the media's gonna run with, but I think it should be a tighter race. But and the Spurs weren't on their win streak right before OKC got on theirs. So it's not like, the team separation ain't far off.
Hmm.
I think more like, I don't want to say a two-team race, but it kind of feels like that. I really want to see them two in the conference final. But like I think Wemby should get more. It shouldn't be a unanimous SGA to me. I think Wemby should be in the talks too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, if I feel like if the Spurs had a better, if they were probably over OKC, then it would be a very, very interesting conversation because, Wemby, honestly, he could be, like you said, he could be top two right now MVP voting because, he's going to win
I think
Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
think I think he's second.
Yeah, honestly, I mean,
I would say it's SGA, Wemby, Luca, Brown, and Cade. I would say that.
yeah,
I know
and
Joker too, but yeah, I know Joker's in the mix too. So they're gonna get me on that one because I know Joker does have the numbers, and Denver's still around. So I don't want not. Well, so I'll take Cade out and put Joker there. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll put Joker fourth and Brown fifth. So yeah, I would change that to SGA, Wemby, Luca, Joker, and then Brown. I'll say
yeah,
that. But I do think SGA kind of locked it up. Personally, I do think he did.
yeah, I think so too. They finished with the best record. I think he's a lock for it. Like you said, he's a lock now, but I think they're gonna just, they're gonna coast to the top record in the West. So I don't see him losing any ground.
Same, same. And of course, the the Thunder come to Philly tonight. McCain returned. Oh
Oh
my
boy,
god, I'm not looking forward to that at all, man.
I,
That's
I
been
heard they're I heard they're doing a tribute for him. I saw.
bro.
That's what I saw on Twitter or X.
Tributes be out of hand. Not everybody deserves a tribute video. I get it, like the fans liked him, but come on, man. He only there for a year and was hurt.
Hey, given the negative the reception to that trade, I get it because it's like you traded him and he just immediately starts going crazy on
Yeah,
the
wait,
stage.
I think that's gonna make it worse. I think he's gonna get another 20 tonight. There's nobody. He's gonna get another 20. He's gonna get 20. They might let him go crazy, like just cause.
I think so. Yeah, they might just give him the green light tonight.
I think yeah. I don't. Even if they don't give it to him, I think he's gonna take it. I don't even him and Joe. Like I think they should just let them go crazy. And I'm a
Seriously.
but like I just don't. That game's not good. And I like what the Sixers doing. Like they won 4 or 5, and they asked
Yeah.
him to get fit. So I ain't mad at it, but
Still in the mix. Still in the mix.
you're seeing McCain, it's like, ah, come on, man, this ain't. It's gonna be bittersweet for real, for real.
Yeah, yeah.
But on to our next sport. We're gonna talk about a little baseball. Opening day. Opening day is coming up soon. I'm looking forward to that. How about you?
Oh man, well, I would say I'm looking forward to, but we'll get into it. I'm just trying to temper my expectations, but we'll get into it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, same here. Same here. Well, we'll get more into it. But right now we're gonna talk about I'll say division winners. We'll do awards maybe another day. But division winners. So we have NL East, NL Central. Before I go, you wanna do NL or AL first?
We can do NL first. Let's start with our home league.
Okay. NL East, we got the Braves, Nationals, Mets, Phillies, and Marlins. The Phillies won it last year, going 96 and 66. Uh, who do you have winning the East this year?
That's tough. I mean, so Braves, they're going to be healthy this year. They took a year off because of the injuries. They that kind of hurt them. Acuna had that big
Yes.
injury, so they're getting most of their players back. Strider's going to be back. Their rotation should be okay. Well, Chris Sale, Spencer Strider. I honestly think it's between though our two teams, the Mets and the Phillies. If I'm being honest, I mean I know the rotation. I still think you guys have a strong rotation, even losing Ranger Suarez. I still think the rotation's good enough to be top 3, 4 in the all of baseball. So I think I would definitely favor y'all over us, only because I don't know how much I trust the Mets rotation right now. I think we'll be able to bring in a lot more runs, but I just worry about the bullpen.
Yeah, and it's funny you said it, 'cause it's the same for me. Like I don't. Yeah, I'm glad you spoke highly of him because like I'm still iffy on the rotation, only because what's it called? I did see like Lazardo. He had a good spring training. So
Mhm.
they're paying. But and then Luzardo redid his deal. But like I don't know, Wheeler coming off the injury, and I don't know, man. And like you said, losing Ranger, I'm a little iffy on the rotation still, and it's definitely with the bullpen. So like, we'll see how that goes. And as
Mhm.
far as the bats, I don't know, man. It's like it's the same old thing with the Phillies. You know what I mean? They're a great regular season. It's kind of like I don't want to say I'm looking past the regular season, but I know what they're gonna do. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's kind of tough to get hyped for it. Like Schwarber just hit a home run fresh off the WBC the other day, and it's like I expect that. Trey. So I do think the Phillies gonna win the division. I do, but it's like it's kind of for me. It's like same old Phillies, and I'm waiting for them to do something different. Like as far as like I did see with the young prospect, what was his name, Justin Crawford.
Mhm.
When are they gonna bring him up? I'm pretty sure they will.
Yeah.
And same with Ken. Wonder like when they're gonna start like getting them more time. But I think the Braves. I'm sorry. I think the Phillies are going to take it, and I think the Braves are the sleeper. I do think it's going to be between the Mets and Phillies, though.
Yeah. I just wish I had more faith in the Mets, like, after the way last season ended, and then it's tough, man. We were, had the one of the top records in baseball, then it just dropped down like that. Now we
Yeah,
lost Pete Alonso, Edwin Diaz, parted with a lot of our core players, but we brought in some new guys that I think are gonna really help the offense, like Polanco, Luis Robert is gonna be really important. Carlos Benge, I think his name is. He's in our farm system, so he's gonna be caught up. I do like Nolan McLean and
I
Frankie
was,
Montas.
yeah,
Yeah, Freddie Peralta. Yeah.
I was going to bring him up, bro. I was going to
Nolan
ask you. So,
McLean, man. He's a
oh my
dog, man.
God, man. I'm sorry, he left a bad taste with me, man. I was like, come on, man. I had
That's
hope.
my dog, man. I think he's gonna have a good year, man. I'm ready for him to have a full season under his belt.
Yeah, hope he's gonna bounce back from the WBC, but
Yeah,
like
for sure.
that guy, I was like, oh my god, man, it's not his fault though. I think Scooper
Nah,
shouldn't have left.
it's a big moment. He just I think he's gonna I hope he settles down. I think he's gonna be good once the season starts. That was just obviously a big moment for him. But
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, honestly, he shouldn't have been there.
no,
School,
no,
if school would have left, he wouldn't have been there.
exactly.
So, and even I don't fault him too much on that. Next division we have the NL Central. We have the Brewers, Cubs, Reds, Pirates, and Cardinals. The Brewers won the division last year at 97 and 65. I'll admit to this one. My favorite players in this division. I'm a Paul Skeens guy, man. I like Skeens, man. I know they're not gonna win. Pirates not winning the division, of course. But like, I would have to ask, just like with the Brewers, do you think that was more of like a, I don't say fluke, but kind of like a more of a hot streak kind of a season? Because I low key want to say, I low key want to go Cubs, but I'm not too confident. I'm all right. So first, I'm gonna go with Brewers again, but I'm kind of iffy on that. I think that division is closer than people are gonna think.
I actually would take the Cubs, honestly, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I
Brewers,
ain't
they
mad at
lost. Yeah, the Brewers lost. They lost Freddie Peralta to us. So I mean, that's they always have a good rotation. Though Woodruff is going to be good. The tall, what's I forget his name. Starts with W. He the rookie last year. He was really really good. In the
that.
offense, they had a lot of good young bats that chipped in. Like that was one of the first times where you could say the Brewers had a better offense than pitching, because it's usually the other way around. You usually have the great pitching and not the offense. So, but I think the best team in that division is the Cubs. I think the Cubs are going to take home the Central this year. They got a good lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong, I think he's going to bounce back and get himself in the MVP conversation again. And I think they got a solid enough rotation to win north of 92 to 93 games. So I would definitely favor the Cubs this year.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you on that one. I think it's kind of, I know for the Cardinals to be like, I guess you say flagship kind of team for the MLB. I
Yeah.
hope they rebound. I like seeing baseball when the Cardinals are more around the top. You know what I mean?
Cardinals are like
And
a pesky mosquito, man. They're just like, you think they're going to be bad, and then they just hang around until like the end of the year,
yeah,
every year.
yeah, which is like typical. And so I got that's this. So as soon as we leave the division for the Pirates, right? So
Mhm.
how long do you think they hold on to schemes? Do you think they should finally start bringing on some players? Because they have some. Like I like Cruz. Cruz is a solid bat, but they need more offense because you can't have Skeens losing a bunch of games 2-0 and things like that. So it's like, how long do you think Skeens stay a Pirate? Do you think like he might be looking at other options?
I think he already is, but that's on ownership, man. Like you can't win with cheap ownership. You
Yeah,
gotta at least be a little bit aggressive. You don't want to be like the Angels and just start spending on a bunch of random old players, but you gotta at least prove that, all right, we got this phenom of a pitcher. We gotta build around him somehow. You gotta like at least prove that to your fan base, like we're trying to win. You can't just have him sitting here racking up 12, 13 strikeouts, but like you said, giving him no run support. Like they gotta do something. Because
yeah,
he's not gonna wanna stay there. I can guarantee you right now he's probably looking at other teams when his time for free agency comes up.
yeah. That's the same here. I think he's probably looking at other options, and I'm pretty sure he got family in his ear too. So I'm pretty sure that's definitely about to. So I think he's gonna probably win another Cy Young. So
Yeah.
I just don't. And as far as the Reds, I'm sorry, Reds, but like I can't say about
Oh,
oh, it's
they're I don't know,
like
man. I don't know about them.
yeah, me
It's
neither,
just
man. I like how I ain't want to be disrespectful, but like even in like the division we just talked about, the Nationals and Marlins is like, come on, man. What can I say? I don't know. Uh, NL West, we have the Dodgers, Padres, Giants, Rockies, and Diamondbacks. The Dodgers are the back-to-back champs. They won the division at 93 and 69. And it's got to ask the obvious question: do you think they're going to three-peat?
if I had to pick, it's tough, man. They just brought in Edwin Diaz. They got Kyle
Yeah,
Tucker. Added it
yeah,
added it to that crazy, crazy rotation, that crazy lineup. It's like,
bruh.
I would probably take them to repeat more than I would trust the field because I don't know if there's any other team I trust more than them to win it all.
And it's like it's not like they dominated too. That's the thing,
No.
because that World Series was a classic. To me, that was a classic Game 7 and all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just I just don't see. Me too. I think they're gonna repeat. And even how the Phillies lost to them with the blunder at the end of that. But it's like I just think the Dodgers are gonna repeat.
Yeah.
I they brought in a bat too. I can't remember who they brought in. They just brought in a bat too. But
Yeah, Kyle
yeah,
Tucker. Kyle Tucker.
there we go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I just think they're gonna do it again. It's on top. I don't wanna say he's been resting, but he hasn't really done. I know he played in the classic, but it's like he didn't really even play like that much. He was DHing the whole time. So like I
Mhm.
think might just do it again. It's I don't say it's unfortunate, but like it's tough because I think the last three-peat was the Yankees, late '90s, early 2000s. So, and I can't remember the last NL. I don't think an NL team has ever three-peated.
Yeah,
So
I'll
I
just
think
say
that
if the Dodgers three-peat, man, that's not gonna be good for baseball because with all the stuff going on about the possible lockout and nobody's gonna. So if you're a baseball fan, you're probably rooting for the field. You know, you don't want to lock out.
but on the other hand, I kinda like the evil empire. Like, I like it. Like, yo, somebody got knocked them off.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
players are gonna start playing them with more edge. Like, yo, all right, y'all think y'all them now. Like, nah, you got stop. But it's just like, I mean, I think it's good. I think I'm with you though. It's some bad and good to it. But I'm excited to see what the Dodgers do this year. I'll be
Oh,
honest.
yeah, for sure.
On to the AL East, we got the Orioles, Red Sox, Yankees, Blue Jays, and they still Rays or Devil Rays now. I think they just
Uh,
Rays.
I think the Rays, yeah, just the Rays.
Blue Jays won that division last year. I would say that's tough. I was gonna say Blue Jays again, but the Red Sox they got some nice pieces in the offseason.
Yeah, I,
I
I
think the
like
Yankees.
Boston. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I was gonna say I think the Yankees take a step back. I think it's between the Red Sox and Blue Jays this year. If I had to pick, I'm gonna I'm gonna go Red Sox because I don't know. I don't know how that World Series loss is gonna affect the Blue Jays because they had it won. They had
Yeah,
it
it's
won right.
heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
So it's like that's tough to bounce back from that you were that close in
Mhm.
Toronto, that close. So like I don't know. I gotta see how they bounce back from that first. But for right now, I'm gonna go Red Sox winning that division.
Yeah, man, Red Sox, they got the best pitcher in that division in Garrett Crochet. He's dope. They just got Ranger Suarez. Um,
Mhm.
they did lose Alex Bregman, but I do think they still have Roman Anthony is going to be good.
Mm.
Jaron Duran, still a
Yep.
solid hitter. Yoshida he was he had a weird year, but I think he'll bounce back. I trust the Red Sox to win that division for sure.
Same. Yeah, same. Far as far as no, I'll leave the Yankees alone. All right, so I'll go to the AL Central. Yeah, I'll leave them alone. That's fine. Whatever. Uh,
They're
uh,
gonna hit some home runs. They're gonna hit home runs.
yeah, so I was like, I did have a Yankees question, but you know what? It's cool. It's cool.
Max Fried is tough too. They'll be in the mix. I think they will. They
Yeah,
might make
yeah,
this. They'll make a wild card for sure. I think so.
yeah. I don't think they're gonna completely fall off, but like,
No.
I think between him and the Orioles, they're gonna fight for, and Rays too. They might all fight for wild cards, but
Yeah.
they'll be. With the AL Central, we have the whatever, White Sox, Guardians, Tigers, Royals, and Twins. And the Guardians won it last year. Mm, I'm I want to say Guardians, but I'm gonna go with Royals right now. I like Bobby Witt Jr. and I want to say Guardians kind of got to me. I think they kind of got hot at the right time last year,
hmm
but I'm Royals for winning the AL Central this year so far.
I think I'm gonna take the Tigers. I think they're gonna take a step forward and win the division this year. Terry Scooble's just a monster. He's a problem.
And yeah,
Another
AL
side
Sox
young loading.
and it took. I was like, well, that's why I didn't want to think about his handles.
Right. They got good young pieces too. Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, I like them as hitters. Ibanez came along last year, was really, really good hitter. I I do like them because I think they knocked off the Guardians last year. And I think like it'll be I do like the Royals too, but it's just I don't know, like I feel like they just have trouble putting it together, like as far as
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say
you know.
biggest thing to me is pitching.
Mhm.
I don't the pitching and bullpen,
Yeah.
but
But
it's not, I can't really disagree with you on the Guardians. I'm sorry on the Tigers. I like them too. I like them too.
mhm.
For me, Tigers though, I don't know if they gassed out too early, but that collapse kind of had me like, okay, what
Yeah,
just
yeah, that was
happened?
a little scary. It was a little scary.
Yeah, like that's what caught me off guard. That's why I kind of think the Guardians got a little lucky there. But
Mhm.
like, and as far as the Twins, I was gonna say, do you think Buxton gonna have another All Star kind of year? But I don't. So I think
He
that was
is.
a
He is, but they're going through a lot right now as far as like ownership and trying to figure out what to do with
yeah.
the roster. So it's like they're in so much flux. It's like I can't put any faith in them till I see like the direction that they're really going in. So
Same. And sorry, White Sox. I ain't got nothing for you. I got nothing for the White Sox, man. Sorry about that one. Yeah, sorry about that.
I mean, it only gets better, right? It only gets better, I guess.
Yeah,
You know?
try so hard. But AL West, we got to wrap this up. We got the AL West. We have the Angels, the Athletics, the Mariners, the Rangers, and Astros. I think this is well, all right. I'll give Rangers some credit too. So I think this is a three-team race. Mariners won it last year. AL MVP, Kyle Riley. Um, uh, I'm gonna stick with the Mariners. I was gonna say Astros, but I think they're kind of getting aged out. But I'm gonna go with. And I don't fully trust the Rangers bats. I know they got the pitching, but I don't fully trust their bats. So I'm gonna
Mm,
go with the Mariners this one. I like Julio Rodriguez, Kyle Riley. I don't
yeah,
know. I think we have a slight drop from hitting 60 home runs. I don't think we'll do that again. But
yeah, yeah.
I think about 45. I think he's still gonna be around. And sorry for the Angels and the Athletics, but I just don't. I don't even think the Athletics gonna be in Oakland much longer. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm going with the Mariners in that division.
Yeah, I'll go with the Mariners too. The one thing I'm interested in is to see how this is going to play out between Cal Raleigh and Rosarena. I don't know if you saw what happened like during the World Baseball Classic between the two of them.
No, no, whatever.
So
You go.
apparently, Randy Rosarena, he played. I don't want to get the country wrong, so I'm not going to say it. I forget the story, the exact country he's playing for. But they were on opposite ends, obviously. And I think he went to shake Cal Raleigh's hand, and Cal Raleigh kind of like just played him off. So
Mm,
he had an interesting yeah, so he had an interesting post game thing. This he had a lot of interesting things to say about him. Let's just say they're like not nice things about somebody who's his teammate, you know. So I don't know if it. I really don't know if it was they were just joking. I don't like. I haven't really followed it closely since, but if it was just a joke, then whatever, whatever. But it seemed like it caught a lot of traction and people were like really talking about it. So it's like, is it going to affect the dynamic of the clubhouse? I don't know, but I think they're still better than, the Rangers. They're definitely better than the Astros and the Angels and Athletics. I don't think they're going to be there to really compete. So I would definitely favor the Mariners.
I didn't. Well, I don't really like touching all the messy stuff, so maybe that's why I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and of course, I didn't talk about it with the Phillies, but Bryce Harper was out there causing problems too. So that
Hmm.
is also a thing. But yeah, I just don't. As far as the division go, I like the Rangers. I like the Astros. I just don't. I just don't think they have both sides. I just don't
Hmm.
think they have. Yeah, I just don't think so. As far as the Angels go, like, hey, I mean, gotta ask you the big jersey. What do you think about Mike Trout? You think it's finally time for him to go? Like, what? I've been watching. Both watch Trout. We from Jersey, so we watch him. But like, it's kind of. I wonder if it is in his mind. Like, I should have left. Like same with Otani. You just saw Otani go across the street and go get 2 rings. Like, I know he's got to be thinking that. Like, I could have did that too. I should have. I should do that. I wonder, like, is he finally thinking about leaving Los Angeles?
If he wanted to, he would have done it a while ago because, there were so many opportunities. He could have come to Philly. He could have played for the Phillies. He could have gone anywhere he wanted. But, he took the payday because the Angels, gave him a big payday. But they were paying a lot of people too. Like at the time, they put what looked like a really good roster together. They were signing a lot of guys, but for one reason or another, it didn't pan out. Otani, he left at the right time. Now he's just stuck there, just trying to figure it out. And they're not
That's
like they're not a terrible team, but it's just there's just there's no consistency there. There's no hope, for what
that's crazy.
they got going on.
It's like they're the Clippers of baseball. You know what I mean?
For sure,
Like it's
for sure.
crazy. Like crazy when you think about like the Trout era because he had Josh Hamilton, you had Albert Pujols, and then you had Shohei Otani.
Yep.
It's like that playoffs once. That's
They
just crazy.
they happen to win a ring, so I give them that. They happen to get one at least. So, but way back in the day, though, way back.
I'm about to say that that was Anaheim. That was
Way back,
Anaheim. That
right?
was- I almost
That was
slipped and
like
called him. I was about to say I almost
three
said
names
Anaheim.
ago.
Yeah, I almost slipped. I was like, as far as the Rangers, do you think Jake bounced back? DeGrom, your old guy, Jake DeGrom. You think he
I,
bounced back?
I think he should, man. He's still proving that he's got elite stuff. He's still proving that he's a great pitcher. They just have to
Or is it
figure out what they're gonna do with the bats because they just have no bats outside of Seager. So,
right?
I know.
That's how like I pick them. Like they got the pitching, but
Yeah,
yeah. But I appreciate you, Ed, for joining.
of
This
course.
been great baseball talk. We're gonna have more talks along the way. I'm thinking we'll talk about doing an awards one. We'll talk about that one.
Mhm.
And we gotta get a Rob on. We gotta get our guy on.
Yes, we do.
But
Yes, we do.
you want to say to the people?
Nothing much, man. Just keep supporting. Of course, you know the page, the Clark Network. Follow on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, go to the TikTok page, go to Instagram, support the boy, support the content, support the movement, man. Just all love. Appreciate being a part of this, man.
Yeah, same. I appreciate you too. And yeah, like you said, follow on all our platforms, IG, TikTok, YouTube. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And y'all have a good one. Thank you.